Hello, I'm Dan Morales.
And I'm Kristin Legata. Welcome to Anne Arundel County Week in Review. In this episode, we'll preview the Lifeline 100 ride and we'll visit the Severna Park Community Center. But first, making headlines this week. Mr. Schuh goes to Cuba. How's that for a headline, Dan?
Awesome headline.
Yeah, kind of sounds like a movie, right?
Yes,
All
very
right.
much so.
Well, yesterday to kick off a new charter service from BWI to Havana, County Executive Schuh led a delegation to meet with the U.S. Ambassador in Cuba. The group will discuss new economic opportunities available with relaxed relations between the two countries. Here's what Schuh had to say before taking off for the Caribbean.
The measure of success will be the number of relationships and contacts that we establish on this trip. Right now, Cuba is a closed box, and nobody knows very much what's in there in terms of business development, cultural exchanges, educational, athletic exchanges. We're going to meet the people that we need to meet so that upon our return to Anne Arundel County, we can relay those names and contacts to the relevant business officials, leaders of our cultural arts organizations and athletic organizations, so that they can then make subsequent contacts and trips to Cuba to really build on this initial effort.
Florida-based Island Travel and Tours is partnering with Swift Air to provide the weekly service that is now available at BWI. The service is one of only 19 currently available in the United States. Now, two things immediately come to mind, besides the fact that I really want to go to Havana. Dan, one, I can't imagine the weather is going to be its usual perfect self.
Well, I'm not a weatherman, but...
Yeah. And two, if you're going to Cuba, you got to get the cigars, am I right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, regarding the weather, I did come prepared, even though this is my first time on the show.
Yes.
So it is going to be hot and humid with thunderstorms. As for the cigars, you used to not be able to take any home with you at all, unfortunately. However, now you can take up to $100 of cigars home. That's about 5 of those nice big submarines, the premiums.
It's very impressive, sir. Well, this certainly sounds like a win for the county and also for our airport, and we'll look forward to seeing what comes out of it. I know I will be watching and waiting.
We wanted you to know about some of the new programs we have for you on Arundel TV. We're going to be continuing running the Annapolis Symphony Orchestra performance from Quiet Waters Park daily at 7 p.m. In case you haven't seen the show yet, you should check it out. If you want an update on efforts to clean up our waterways, our latest episode of Roundtable is currently running at various times during the day. This show features experts such as Chris Phipps, Eric Michelson, Chris Trumbauer, and it's packed with information. And if your high school football is your pleasure, check out Gridiron Review with Pete Medhurst, the voice of Navy football, and Bill Wagner, sports reporter from the Capitol. That show premieres every Wednesday at 5 p.m. You can find Arundel TV on channel 998 in high definition if you are a Comcast customer, and for Verizon you are on channel 38, and finally Broad Stripe on channel 98. And if you watch Gridiron Review, Kristin, you know that your Seahawks upset 5th-ranked Annapolis a couple weeks ago. Maybe this is the year for South River.
Go Seahawks! And that's very kind words coming from a Severna Park Falcon, such as yourself, Dan. I appreciate that. Well, there's a very important town hall meeting coming up next week that will be a great chance to speak to the Anne Arundel County Police Department directly. On October 6th, which is this coming Tuesday, the county's Human Relations Commission will hold this public meeting at Glen Burnie High School. The program begins at 7 p.m. The event will include a panel discussion with community leaders about how to foster strong relationships between the police and the public in the wake of violence around the country in places like Ferguson, Missouri, and closer to home in Baltimore. We talked to Cindy Robichaud, chairman of the commission, and here's what she had to say.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of talk nationwide about issues between police officers and communities, especially communities of color, and we really want to gauge our community and see where issues might lie, concerns that citizens might have, so that those can be addressed before there is any kind of big issue. We don't think that there is issues like in some other areas, but we want to really see the concerns of our citizens.
Please come out to this event to hear from the folks out there that are making a difference.
It's definitely good, important information that people should definitely see and hear.
Absolutely.
We are going to take a quick break, however, but when we come back, we will talk to John Korin and Corporal Kam Cooke about Lifeline 100, a great event coming up this month. Take a look at our community calendar for events happening around town. We'll be right back.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Get your ass out. You're not in here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why are you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back. Joining us on the program this week, we are delighted to have John Korin and Corporal Kam Cooke in the studio. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks so much for having us here.
Yes, and thank you for being here. And Mr. Korin, you are president of Bike AAA. Can you tell us a bit about that organization?
Yeah, be happy to. We are a 501c3 that was formed about 2.5 years ago to promote safe cycling throughout Anne Arundel County for both recreation and for transportation. We're an all-volunteer group. We have over 500 members.
Oh, wow.
And we're very well known to county government, city government, state government, and we're trying to get more safe places to ride and get both cyclists and drivers to be following the rules.
Absolutely. We were talking about that off camera. And it's worth noting that the AAA for bike, of course, stands for Annapolis and Anne Arundel County.
That's right.
And then speaking of on that county level, we're excited today to talk a bit about a partnership for a new advisory committee that we were talking about.
Yes,
right?
County Executive Steve Schuh rides and has been extremely supportive of biking ever since he took office in the fall. In August of this year, he announced on the B&A Trail the formation of the Anne Arundel County Bicycle Advisory Commission, and I'm very proud that he asked me to chair that, and also proud that Kam Cooke and his partner Corporal Dominic Scally will represent the police force to that commission.
And you couldn't have two better individuals representing, because I know I see this guy out on the bicycle all the time, and it's great that they really are having this kind of motivation to really make this take off. Now, of course, having the corporal here today, we're having this event that we've heard all this buzz about, Lifeline 100, and you're partnering with our county police department as well as Rec and Parks. And tell us a bit about Lifeline 100. What's it all about?
Lifeline 100 is a community bicycle event that provides a riding route for every age and every level of riding. Last year was the first year we had it, and we had riders as young as 4 and as old as 84. Yeah. So there's really something for everybody in this event.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you covered the age aspect. So I guess our next thing our viewers are going to know is obviously where in the county is it going to start and where is it going to end?
You want to take that?
It started at Kinder Farm Park, and it will also end at Kinder Farm Park.
I love Kinder Farm.
It'd be a great way to tour the county and also spend some time at a wonderful park.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously starting at Kinder, but do you have different lengths involved for obviously your young riders and for the older riders? You know, you have specifics on the lengths?
Sure. I'll let John talk about the higher ranks, but there will be a kids bike rodeo taking place there within the park. And if you're familiar with Kinder Farm Park, there's a paved trail around in the park, and it's about 3 miles, I believe, and that's a great little child's ride. And we'll have a smaller, shorter route, which is 15 miles on the trail for those that don't like to go ride out on the road. So John can talk about the other.
Yeah, there's a riding distance for almost everybody. The 15-mile route, as Kam said, is entirely on trail. There's a 30-mile route that's also on trail. We utilize the B&A trail and the BWI loop. The longer routes are 65 miles, and then there's a full 100-mile route, thus the name Lifeline 100. The 100-mile route goes all over the county, from Kinder Farm Park. We go down the trail, over the Academy Bridge, through Annapolis, as far south as Galesville. We come back up through Crofton, around the airport, and then back down to B&A to Kinder Farm.
It's quite a ride.
It's quite a ride, and for those riders, every 20 miles or so, we provide a rest stop.
Oh,
Everything that a rider needs. and maybe in this order: porta potty, water and Gatorade, healthy snacks so they can fuel up for the next 20 miles.
Great. And Lifeline 100, this is going to take place
October 18th, Sunday morning. Yep.
And obviously, yeah, you said there's something for everyone. It doesn't matter your expertise. It doesn't matter your age. It's all about physical health, getting out there and doing something positive, catching some good sights of the county while you're at it.
Absolutely.
And these great partnerships. We've got Rec and Parks. We've got our police department. So it's great that everyone's coming together for this. And you should be out there getting down these notes too. You get your pad and paper. Where can people register for Lifeline 100, or where can people find out more about Bike AAA?
The best place to get all the details about the event itself is at lifeline100.com, lifeline100.com. All of the details are there: route maps, rest stop information, registration information, and even for the bike rodeo, which is free for children ages 4 through 10. That will be at Kinder Farm that day from 12:30 to 3:30. We recommend go out to the website. You can actually reserve a time slot for your child to participate in the bike rodeo.
I like that you call it a bike rodeo. Any other events that are going to be associated with that day? Any other fun things? You mentioned having the snacks, of course, for the course. Are you guys going to do anything else as far as entertainment or any kind of food?
Yeah, there'll be a health fair going on at the park as well.
Oh, nice.
And they'll have exhibits that you can, interactive exhibits that you can participate in. So it's going to be quite a bit going on.
It sounds like it.
With Healthy Anne Arundel. And again, that's another partnership as well.
It is. The Healthy Anne Arundel Coalition is a partnership of the county and city health departments, the 3 major hospitals in the area, and a variety of other health providers. And they will have 17 exhibitors at Kinder Farm that day. That too is open to the public. Bicycle or no bicycle, the health fair is open to everybody in the community.
And so you mentioned there was a fee for the entrance of the ride. Every year is going to know what the fees are going to be for each length of the ride, and then also what the proceeds are going to be doing after the ride is concluded.
Yeah, so the fees range between $25 and $50 depending upon the length of the ride, provided you register up until Friday night, October 16th. You can walk in and register also, but the fees will be slightly higher.
And I heard, based off the length of the ride, that our county executive is going to be a bit of a superstar here, right?
Yes, we're very happy that County Executive Schuh and Chief of Staff Diane Krogan are both coming out to do the 65-mile ride. So come on out and ride with Steve and Diane.
Yes, absolutely.
Now the proceeds of the ride, and the proceeds come from both registration fees, and then we also have a long list of ride sponsors, folks that provide either financial support for the ride or in-kind support in the way of food, bike support, and things like that. The beneficiaries of the ride are 3 that line up with the 3 ride host partners. So Cam, you want to talk about the crisis response system?
Sure. Crisis response system is a system within the police department. Sometimes there's not much a police officer can do when they go out to a home, and it's kind of a transition and a great benefit to the police department to be able to call some counselors and clinicians to come out and assist families within the county. And it's a great resource to the police department. They deal with a lot of mental health issues, and as far as helping and filling that gap when the police just can't do much, it's a great benefit.
That's great. It sounds like these are very much outstanding beneficiaries for the fees.
The crisis response system. Then with Rec and Parks, there's a group called Recreation Deeds for Special Needs that provide recreation opportunities for disabled and underprivileged folks in the community. And then the third beneficiary is Bike AAA. We're a 501c3 promoting bike safety.
Well, lots to take advantage of on October 18th. I want you to get out there and ride. Enjoy the beautiful day. We're going to have good weather.
Absolutely.
I feel it. We're going to have good weather for this. Mr. Korin and Corporal Cooke, I appreciate you coming on the show and sharing information about Lifeline 100. Again, if you need more info, that's www.lifeline100.com. We'll be right back with more Week in Review. Don't go anywhere.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Find fun activities to do, like boating and biking, or camping and hiking, plus much more. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, we got your personal references, your resume, high school diploma or equivalent.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Yes, it's right there.
Great.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back. One of the best places to get involved in my hometown is the community center in Severna Park. Our own Pat Daly is there with Newt Morris, the director of the center. Pat?
Thank you. I'm standing here at the Severna Park Community Center with Executive Director of the center, Newt Morris. Newt, thanks for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about the center and the facilities here?
Pat, I'd be delighted to do that. We have a wonderful facility here. We've got over 40,000 square feet, and we have a therapy pool, main pool, gymnasium, fitness center, and dance center, along with rooms that are available to the public. So the overall message here is really that our therapy pool is really helpful for our seniors. We also do our swimming lessons there. Our main pool hosts our friends at the SPY swim team. They've been with us, swimming with us for over 20 years now. Our gymnasium, we sponsor a number of teams that have come in, basketball in particular. Green Hornets uses our facility, and other Anne Arundel County teams. The interesting thing about this facility is we're not necessarily for Severna Park. It's even though we're in 21146 zip code, the fact of the matter is that we cover and have participants from virtually every zip code in the county, and even our friends across the way in the Chesapeake area in Kent County and Queens, and we go up stretch over to Howard County. So we're kind of the central point and the central part of the county, and we serve the community that way then. So we're very pleased about that, and we've got facilities are here, and it's wonderful, and we'll have more folks come out and use us.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about Holy Grounds, the facility behind you? It's a great place.
Holy Grounds, it was the original Catholic church here in the Severna Park area, built around 1927. Over the years, we've remodeled it and worked with it to improve it. So we're actually fixing it up now so we can do a little more upscale events, maybe weddings, and also social events for parties and things like that. And so that is coming along really well. Also hosts the Smart Fit Kids Academy here as a middle school, as a pickup school for parents dropping off.
Great. I think you have an event coming up that I probably will be a part of, and I just wanted you to tell the folks about it.
This is really one of our favorites. I mean, part of our mission here is to connect and to a vibrant community. And the spaghetti dinner we hold right here in our gymnasium. It's 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. It's $10 for adults and $5 for kids, so it's very affordable. And we do have beer and wine. But it's really, we have entertainment, we have those auctions, and it's a gathering of the people of Severna Park. It's very casual, and covers basically all ages. We have our seniors come over from Sunrise and Spring Arbor, and then it goes down to our kids coming in from other classes. And we're also, Anne Arundel Medical Center is having a flu shot that afternoon from 3:30 to 5:30. So now you can come here, get your flu shot, and have a great dinner with us for spaghetti.
Great. Well, you obviously have great facilities here. How can the public get in touch with you?
Well, our phone number, 410-647-5843, but our website is www.spcommunitycenter.org. And we'd love to hear from you guys on that, and come out and visit us then.
Great. Thanks from Severna Park Community Center. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Pat. The community center is a great place, Kristin. You should check it out.
Oh, I love the Severna Park Community Center, and they are excellent recyclers. Newt Morris does a great job as director, and they are actually on our roster for recycling, and he's always adding another container or getting more signage, so I know that they stay on top of it.
That's fantastic to hear. Everyone should take a perfect, they're a good example for how everyone should recycle in the county.
Yes.
We have great county programs for the recycling.
Well, thanks,
we have a good county recycling rate, among the best in the nation.
Sure,
and
we'll go with that.
everyone should utilize this free service we get with our tax dollars and recycle and do something good for the environment if it's provided.
Dan, I like you. You can stick around. So Dan, this is your first time on Week in Review. Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
And I wanted to play a bit of Getting to Know Dan Morales, the speed round.
All right.
So with your permission, I will ask questions and you will give me an answer as rapidly as you can.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, favorite movie?
It's going to be Inception.
All right, favorite ice cream flavor?
It's going to be mint chocolate chip.
Favorite candy?
Candy is going to be, Crunch Bar.
Ooh, that's a good one. Favorite band?
Band? None. I like them all.
Oh.
If I had to pick a specific one, I like a band called The Shins. They're like an indie pop.
I know who The Shins are.
Okay.
I'm not that old. You are going to a picnic. What do you bring?
Beer.
Wow, okay. Let's see. Favorite sport?
Favorite sport? Football.
Football. Favorite team?
It's going to be the Redskins. Sorry. Well, we are 1-2 and you are 0-3.
If you liked baseball, which I know you've already said that you don't, who would be your team?
It'd be the Orioles.
All right. What's your favorite number?
18.
18. It's a good number. You're on a desert island and you can only bring one thing. What is it?
I'm going to bring an endless source of water.
Water. Okay. All right. You're surrounded by water. You can burn off the salt. You can make your own water.
That's true. I like fresh water. It's easy.
All right. So an endless supply of fresh water. Very good. What's your favorite animal?
Probably my dog, Scooter. He's a Welsh Terrier.
Okay, that's cool. That's a real,
specific example.
Pet. But if you had a spirit animal, what would your spirit animal be?
I think it was like a fox last time I had to decide this.
Okay,
so I'll stick with
what
it.
does the fox say? What does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
That's my question.
I don't know, what does the fox say?
Are you asking me back?
Yeah.
All right, fine. What is your favorite vacation?
Favorite vacation? I had to say Turks and Caicos. I'd love to go back again.
Ooh, good one. Furthest you've ever traveled?
Furthest I've ever traveled? Probably the Venezuela. That's where my dad's from.
You fancy. What is your favorite thing about Anne Arundel County?
Anne Arundel County, it is an awesome place to live, work, and reside in.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Have you ever been on a boat? Do you know how to operate a boat, either sail or electric?
I know how to operate a boat, but I'm still working on that boater's license.
Boater's license.
It's about 5 years in the progress. So I just keep not taking the test.
Good. All right. Where'd you go to school? Severna Park High School.
Severna Park High School.
And then?
What?
Oh, I'm answering?
Oh.
Anne Arundel Community College.
Yes, sorry.
And then Towson.
I went to
Go Tigers.
ACC and then Towson Tigers.
What was your first car?
First car, a 1990 Camry.
What are you going to do to make a difference on Week in Review?
I'm going to try and be awesome.
And give the people their news.
Yes.
Who's your favorite co-host on Week in Review?
It's going to be Kristin.
You are smart. Very good. Very well done, Dan. All right, that wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archived episodes online anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or Google Plus by searching Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around the county. We'll see you next time.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.